Sorry, we're been gone for a minute. How's everybody doing out there on the internet? I'm your welcome to PSN if you're just joining us for the very first time. Here from Seidner Ice Center in Fremont, Nebraska, the home opener for the says Fremont Flyers. Should say Fremont Warbirds. I will fix that for the next game. Almost. Broadcasting live from the Terry Leahy Mobile Hockey Broadcast Center of Excellence. I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. Thank you for joining us. Home opener, JV dropping the puck here in a matter of seconds. Referees for today's game. We got Chuck the Truck Wallace. He's got himself Fred Simmons and Hal as your referees for today's foul. JV team is unbeaten thus far. They played 2 games. And they're 2-0, so they should have their hands full here today with the visiting Oak Leafs of Des Moines, who are, I believe, are like 1-1. Something. No, numbers. All right. Got the whistle there from Hal. He's ready to get this party started. I am there might be some bugs in the system here. It's been a minute since old PSN's been on the air. Already making excuses, that's not good. Referees for, or where did the referees? Coaches for today's game on another graphic somewhere. Figured out. We got Wiley right side there. We got Montiel Klein at center. We got some dude on the left, and we got some defensive players there for the Birds of War. I don't know all their names yet. We got Scott on defense and Whaley, old number 2. Warbirds bring it into their forward zone first, making the visiting team defend their zone. Good pressure being applied on the near corner here. A little shoulder action for number 13 for the Warbirds. I don't know who everybody is yet in numbers yet. A lot of these players are new to myself, and there is a stoppage of play due to a shot on the net. So we're about 30 seconds in. All the activity has been in the forward zone for the Flyers. Or I'm sorry, for the Warbirds. You're going to have to deal with that a little bit. It's new for me, even though my son was on the very first Warbirds team years ago. But it's been a minute. So there we go, face off in the forward zone. It's going to be cleared quickly by the Oak Leafs. And a 2-0 Warbirds JV squad going against a 1-1 Oak Leaf squad here. Leading scorer in JV is on the ice, or he was at least. I think he made a change. Got Connor Peters out there in the right wing slot. Left on your screen, some corner action. Passed in the middle to, I believe that's GMC, but that's not his number, so I don't think it is him. GMC is Gavin Montiel-Klein. Still the only player on the team with a hyphenated name. Briefly coming back the other way. It's a short-lived opportunity there in the forward zone for the Leafs, and it's going to be kicked out by number 12. And Peters getting active, and he wants that puck. Dang it. It's his puck. Give it to him. 12 is, I can't read the back of the jersey yet, so I apologize. And it looks like we got a line change after a dump in there. Oh, look at here. We got Sticks McGee here coming up the middle. He's gonna get it interrupted there by Montiel-Klein. McCoy, I think that's it. McCoy coming in, right side to center to right side, passes in the middle. Does not get to his intended target, but stays in the forward zone. GMC with it again, looking for a pass in the middle to 87. That will not go in. 17, Manier with a shot from the blue. Keeps it in. Bouncy puck kicked by the skate of Montiel-Klein. McCoy puts a backhander on it. Activity still in front of the net. Just on the right side of the net. See on the top of your screen there, the brew sign. That's the Lou. The last year was the first year for the Lou. It's a bar. They serve the beers, the brews. It's not named after the NoFX song, or is it? Kept in the zone there by Jenke. Shot on the right side. Montiel-Klein going back behind the net to get it. Getting it out to his points. Manier's going to have a shot. It gets blocked by somebody. I heard the thud. Oh, good shoulder work there by 16 along the boards behind the net. Centered out, but no one there to take advantage of it. But quickly passed back in the neutral zone back to Cunningham. Cunningham has played on the high school team last year a little bit. And Whaley's going to intercept it. He's a defensive player. He's going to play a little offense here. He's going to put a shot on the net, blocked to the left of the goalie. And Whaley follows in. He's defense playing forward today, Coach. It's over 3:20 into the game. No score between the Warbirds and the visiting Oak Leafs. Shot on net, saved by the armpit of the goalie, and then will be covered up by a steak. It's a steak. Fix something here. How's everybody doing on their Halloweeny weekend? Halloweeny. Dead Kennedy's on the system here. We are the only team in the league that plays Dead Kennedys. And you know what we say about that? Damn right. You are welcome. Backhand shot by 21. Activity in the far corner there. Pass in the middle. Taken away by a defensive player, and then quickly taken away by a Warbird who gets it out to somebody in front there. And there's a loose puck in front, but everyone's tangled up. 66. Not 6'7", 6'6". One more, and he is the devil. There's a shot on that. Open in front. 16 tries the backhand. It won't. That will be cleared. Whaley will pursue it. Sorry, it was 65. Maybe we don't have a 66. I don't know. We'll get the graphics and all that stuff figured out. We got, 60 more games to figure it all out. We will. Bumped in off sides. And McCoy somehow got it. I missed that part, but he's going to skate with it. He's got 87. That's him, actually. He's trying to pass over to the far side. Will be intercepted. And there's a blind pass by the Oak Leafs. Could be an icing, but it will be waved off because it'll be touched by, it looks like, 3. Here comes Dennis. Not Rocky. I think it's Lucas. Probably gets that a lot. I've never met him. Montiel-Klein asking his friends to join him on the board from the other team. There's some kid who thought he was going to be bigger than 87. He was wrong. Montiel Klein comes out with it again. Centers it, shot, goal. Warbirds hockey goal. Number 87, McCoy, scores first for the Warbirds. I'll get the replay working. I got to do some updates. I haven't broadcast since the last game of last year, as you can tell. So we are back to a face-off here, folks. The 1-0 lead for the home team. Wiley with it now. Kyler Wiley. And it looks like, I was going to say, it looked like a skosh bit offsides. Sure enough, it was. Warbirds score first, about 5 minutes in. Make it a 1-0 lead. Good puck one there, gets to Schlagenhoff on the defense. He'll dump it in. Weil gets a shoulder, forearm check there. Keeps it on his blades. Then he's on his butt and still plays better than on his feet. He should maybe just play sled hockey. Coming up, Schlagenhoff there. Going to try to keep that in. He's not even going to get to it because there's so much activity. Shot on net. Low percentage shot. High percentage chance you should do it anyway. Powers gets that out there. And we got a activity on the far boards. Peters keeping it in. Let's get into Wiley. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. It looks like it's going to be on the visiting Oak Leafs. Pass in the middle. Extra attacker on for the Warbirds. Empty net, as you can tell. Delay power play here until it's touched by the visiting Leafs. And so far, Warbirds making sure that's going to be for a while there still. And that will end right there. So, oh, I hit the wrong button. My apologies. So we got ourselves our first, where's my power play goal? Power play. Come on, damn it. I have a power play graphic. Oh, man. This is the amateur hour here. Where's my power play graphic, dude? Anyway, power play. I'll figure it out. There's a... Lift on there. 143 left to go on the power play. So the graphic on your screen is incorrect. I'll fix it. 12 looking for a dump pass on the boards there. Gets it back to Montiel Klein, who's going to do some fancy stick work to pass it to himself. 29 with it again, skating through some traffic on the far corner. Gets it back to Montiel Klein. Montiel Klein over to McGregor, number 3. Shoots it into some traffic. Comes back out to the right side point. Taking their time with it here, looking for the open man. It's going to be the Montiel Klein. He's going to take his time with it. Gets it over to Schlagenhoff on the right side. Schlagenhoff down to the corner again. Back to Schlagenhoff. Or McGregor, sorry. That's a shot by Montiel Klein off the shoulder of the goalie. And psyched by 23 there. He's got some feet. Puts a shot on and then falls down. Just make it look like it was harder than it was. That's what I would do. Stoppage of play there. 7:19 to go here. About 44 seconds on the power play for the Warbirds. I have a power play. Where is it, Dangler? You Dumas? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Why practice when you can get it right the first time, right? Okay. Some activity here on a shorthanded opportunity for the Leafs. It's quickly secured by the Whaley, who has the Warbirds senior. Will be kicked out by the Leafs. Janke thought about pursuing it, didn't, because it's offsides. That was pretty smart then. That goes off the skate of Scott. 10 seconds left on the power play for home team, the Warbirds. Scott passes it over to Janke, who does a nice little rope-a-dope there. Goes a little rotation there, and that power play is over, so it's back to even strength. Sorry, I'm trying to forgot what my buttons are. Oh, there's an attempted pass, which I think was maybe touched. So, no icing. It's the most action we've had in this zone for a while. That's what she said. Whaley tries to get it over the shoulder along the bench, and that's going to go out of play, dog. So we're 5:59 to go. Or Dick Kennedy's. No, this is a Black Flag TV party. Got a new cam today. I'm not going to show it right yet because there's no need to, but we will. Oh, hopefully we won't. This is the penalty cam. Got a camera looking at the home penalty box for those who are devious and sometimes dangerous. Pass over to Peters. Peters on the left side. It's a right-hander on the left side. That will be kept in by Cunningham. Cunningham going to backhand it toward the middle where he had a player coming up. That's going to be kept down by Menier. Subtly pushed forward. And it's going to be a 1-on-2 sitch here. The one gets through the two, but that's not going to matter because that's offsides. Face off in that zone. If you're just joining us, I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. Thanks for joining us on the Pissin. Apologize for the last-minute cancellation for Quad City. Had a child who was having surgery and was not in a place to make an exit, just like I was hoping. Pass across for the Leafs is behind the player, which, who's the goalie? I don't know. He's 34 or something, but that net is off, so it's not going to matter for a little while. Well, we're going to have they're going to looks like the faceoff's going to be in the other zone, like the forward team. It's Myers, or it's outside the zone. Myers is the goalie. Let me know if it sounds okay or like crap on the stream there. Or if you just want to, something you want to see, maybe the kiss cam. You want to see the kiss cam? You can do that. Put it in the chat. Be happy to banter back and forth if I can. Centering pass. Won't get there, but it looks like Scott going to dump it in from the far blue. Teal Klein just leisurely strolls into the corner. Followed up by 87. He wasn't so leisurely. So there's a shot. Good block by the Leaf goalie. Montiel Klein gets it back out, but it's kind of a hard pass to make. There's a collision on the near side. Sexton and Whaley. Ooh. We're going to get sued for that one. That sounds like a naughty word. Activity pass, but a bobble to a tall kid for the Des Moines. A lot of activity. In the Warbirds defensive zone, Myers had to think there for a second. Not that he doesn't think, it's just he hasn't had a lot of pucks come his way, so he had to think about, movement. Whaley, good tenacity to get that in. I think he thought he had a guy coming up the middle. That's going to be a touch before the red line, so no icing. If I was Whaley, I would have done the same thing too. Definitely wanted to clear. You had some guy on you. There's Dennis. He takes on two Leafs. Normally pay double for that. There's a tenacity by Dennis again. He's like, that puck is mine. That stick is mine too. Got a parent in the stands playing referee. I know who it is, but I'm not saying his name. But it is Aaron. All right. Next game, you're saying, how can we be talking about the next game? This one just started. You are correct. Next game will be the varsity teams. That's going to be this afternoon at 6 o'clock. There's no football on or anything, so you can watch it here on the Pissin. It's classic wagon night. I have no idea what the hell that means, but Maybe you're supposed to bring a classic wagon, not those new wagons. These new wagons are lame. You got to bring that classic wagon action to the Seidner. Pass in the middle. Good opportunity there for the Leafs. A lot of skates though in the front. Poke checked out by Montiel Klein. Brought in by, I think that's Wiley. Good pass there by the Leafs. Some activity there on the far side. Taken by, pickpocketed him. Montiel Klein took one in the noggin. He probably didn't even know it though. He's a tough kid. He's leading the league in points, is Montiel Klein. Taken away there. Shot on by Powers. Kicked out towards Montiel Klein. Centers it where he didn't really have somebody. At least there was a line change happening. Ooh, looks like Meniere's got a ice, needs the skate sharpened. Looks like maybe he had some tape on his blade. Never a good idea. Passed up well to Dennis. Dennis making some hockey moves, put a shot on, not a shot in. He'll do it next time. Let me know in the chat if the audio's good, if it's bad. Let me shut up. We'll keep talking. We'll see pictures of something. Play elbow or a crack. I don't know. What do you want him to do? Have AI take over. Do whatever you want. All right. Sexton for the Oak Leafs. I wonder if related to the Sextons of Omaha. Who are, there we go. McCoy on the far side. Going, he's got a guy behind him, 12, who's now going to take it over because he was taken down. Cavalry are late arriving for the Warbirds as the lines were changing. 12 still has it. Dennis knew he took a shoulder there and still has the puck. Shot is just left for Wiley. Wiley gets his own puck there, realized he did not have the shot he wanted, so he rightfully took it back. So that is my puck. Loose puck in the middle, shot on, nobody there. Second shot, I believe goes in, and it does. Warbirds hockey goal brought to you by Dirty Bird. You want the best fried chicken ever? Make sure you get yourself some Dirty Bird. Dirty Bird, the proud sponsor of Warbirds hockey here on Pissin. 21 seconds to go in the opening stanza. Warbirds with a 2-0 lead. Warbirds win the face-off, get it out to Scott. I don't know who got the goal. I apologize. They don't announce it here due to the announcer having, I think, a sore throat. Face-off right outside the blue will be taken by Montiel Klein. Then he shows the kid the blade of his stick. He's like, you want to see the coolest blade ever? Here, I'll show it to you real close like. We're getting offsides. 8 seconds remaining here, opening period. After this, we'll have a commercial and come back for the second period. After that, we'll have an intermission where they clean the ice, and then we'll have a third period. And after that, game's over. All right, little back and forth there. Neutral zone action, and that is going to end the first period at the end of one. Warbirds 2, the Leafs nothing. Back for period 2 after this.
Cure Auto Insurance. Drive well. You probably thought this deer was alive, and this coyote was alive, and this pheasant was alive. Nope, they're not. They're dead. They've been taxidermized by Chuck Testa. Ojai Valley Taxidermy. I specialize in the most like dead animals anywhere, period.
Look at that antelope driving a car.
Nope, it's just Chuck Testa.
Oh no, there's a bear in my bed.
Nope, Chuck Testa.
Hold on a second. There's a leopard feeding on an impala out on my deck.
Nope, it's just Chuck Testa with another realistic mount. Shipped to me from anywhere. Call Chuck Testa for the most lifelike dead animals around, period.
Did that rhino just order a drink?
Nope.
Chuck Testa does not taxidermize pets.
All right, welcome back. Period number 2. Getting ready to get started. Warbirds with a 2-0 lead. Off a, I forgot who got the scores. I don't know. I'll be better at trying to remember. My apologies on that. I can't remember who got it. Anyway, switching sides, so Myers will be defending the right side of the net, and it looks like we. What the hell? Oh, man. You know, it's always something with these darn computers, you know what I mean? Well, there's a goal. Again, that looks like Montiel Klein going to get that one. No, I don't know who's going to get it. Looks like Montiel Klein got the goal. Trying to figure out what's going on with the score here. Why are we not having? Got some timing out, some whistles blowing here. I'll figure out the clock hitch here in a skosh. Oh, I remember what I got to do. Never mind. It's been, like I said, it's been a while. Sorry. There's nothing for the fact that you guys are watching and I'm goofing around. Stop it to play here? No, it's still going. Coming back into the forward zone again. .34 to go here, opening period. Warbirds add another goal early in the second. I said third period, second period. 13:23 to go. I said Dangler's been off for a while. Wiley putting a shot on, but that's going to stop the clock. At 13:18. All right. Fixed it. All right, Leafs looking to get it up to somebody. Manier going to do his defensive work on the far side. Cunningham battles in front of the net. Ooh, good opportunity there by Sexton for the Leafs. And Myers stops it. Myers, your starting goalie here in this JVFL. Some pressure being applied there by somebody. Wiley applying pressure. He comes out with it. You got 87 and 21 to help him out there, but he's going to have to still get possession of that puck. He's going to dump it down to 21 in the near corner, who's going to try to get it behind the net, but instead turns it over. Going right back up the middle. Late pass before the blue line. You don't dangle at the blue. That will not be given to a Warbird. Will be kept in the zone by the Leafs, looking for their first points of the game here. 12:20 to go in the second stanza. Looks like got some friendly fire there in front of the net. Taken by 87. I think it's Wiley. He falls down after the dump in the corner. Being brought in by Cunningham. Shot deflected by Leafs goalie to the near corner. Janke will battle, number 16. He's got help there from Dennis, number 2. And it comes back out to the Leafs on the far side, who look to just bounce it off the boards into the neutral zone. Taken in on a 1-on-3. See how this works out. Statistically, it's not a good opportunity, and that'll be cleared. 1 versus 3. You don't need to be a math major to know one number is the bigger one than the other one, and makes it harder. Shot way above and leaves the field of play. 11:20 to play here. Again, this is just the first game of 2 today. Next one will be at 6 o'clock. That's the varsity game. Going to be the varsity Warbirds taking on the varsity Oak Leafs here on PSN. LA Guns, I believe, on the overhead. This rink has really come around the last 2 years. They put in brand new ice. This is a smaller sheet of ice than they're used to. They put cement bottom instead of sand. They have a bar now in what used to be the kids' party room. Now it's an adult party room. So there's that. There's an unnecessary check in the corner. No one had the puck, but congratulations, you got your jersey dirty. Coach Peterson, he's not wrong. Cunningham brings it in far side. He's all by himself. Makes some razzle-dazzle moves there. Some more razzle-dazzle moves. Gets to Montiel Klein. He falls down. He gets right back up like he never fell down. And that's a desperation attempt there by, Manier just had the wrong part of the stick hit that one. And that'll be a pass to the near side. Well, the Oak Leafs going to bring it in, put a shot. Not near the net, but kind of near the net. Montiel Klein looking to pass it up to, looks like Janke, number 16. Janke going to bring it in. Peters following. Good job keeping it in there by Manier. And that pass will not get to its intended target. Instead, it's intercepted. And that one will be I don't know what that is. Push in. And Manier takes his time with the puck, gets it out to Cunningham, who's going to now have a 3-on-2. Has some problems stick handling, but it'll be saved by Manier briefly. Haven't had to use our penalty box cam yet, which is a good thing. I don't have a penalty box cam on the other team. Otherwise, we could have done it there, but you know what's up. Montiel Klein has left the ice. I think he's just doing his hair. Maybe he's taking a breather. Maybe he's done for the game. Who knows? I think he's fine. Meaning I don't think there's an injury. There's a stoppage of play on a penalty. Uh-oh. Gonna get to use the new cam. That's right, I bring to you penalty cam. There you go. That young gentleman and that butt there are in the penalty cam. Duran on the overhead. So power play now for the visiting Leafs. See if they can do anything with it. You know, like score a point or, put themselves in a favorable position. They have one extra skater. That's how it works. So you could say the PK team, there's an offsides there. The penalty kill team on the ice for the Warbirds. Minute 30 to go here in the power play for the Oak Leafs. No shots on net just yet. And an offsides. Dangler's rules of hockey. Two things that make me upset. Offensive icing on power plays, which was not that. And defensive zone penalties. Offsides on power plays are close third. Whatever. He'll do what he wants. All right, game on. And there's a kick back to their own zone. See if that pays off for them. Currently about 82,000 of you watching this game online. It is greatly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to Pissin, then you should. Doesn't cost anything. It's free. You don't get like annoying emails from me or anything. Well, who are you anyway? You're kind of hot sounding. I know. Your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. Thanks for joining us here on your Saturday. .53 seconds remaining on the power play for the Leafs. Their first power play of the game. Face off inside the forward zone for Fremont, or for the Leafs. Puck out of play into. Oh, it was caught by penalty McGee there. Trying to get my clock game correct here. Okay. 45 seconds left on the power play for the Birds. Or I'm sorry, for the Leafs. 45 seconds left on the PK for the Birds, if you know what I mean. Birds holding on to a 3-0 lead here. They are down a player on a penalty from Logan Whaley, which, to be honest, probably didn't do it, you know. He just, that was a enforcement play there. Don't you touch my puck, says, I think I was 29, I think that was Powers going. Or maybe it was Scott. I don't know. Scott's a pretty big dude. Here we go. Coming in, center to left side. Powers skating through it. Puts a shot on hard. That's a low percentage shot, but at least he did something there. And that penalty is over now, so we are full strength here. No goals. Maybe one shot on net for the Leafs, but back to full strength here for both teams. And kicked back just beyond the blue line by the Leafs. Never understood that one, but unless you know it's coming, unless you practice that. Ooh, that was dangerous. Shot was deflected a little bit, and Myers had to follow that. Made a great save for the Warbirds. A lot of activity in front of the net. Everybody inside the house. A lot of feet there. Myers following it. I don't think there's another goalie on the bench for this game. There is another goalie on the team. I think he is recouping from an injury. We hope best for him. Wish him a speedy recovery and hoping he'll be back shortly. He is quite possibly the funniest kid on the team. But then again, I don't really know everybody, so my expertise there would be limited on it. Oh, really? He uses the shoulder to duck. 5:33 to go, period number 2. After this period, they will clean the ice. So we'll take a break and play some commercials for you and come back for period 3. Peters with a shot. Doesn't get beyond the defender. It's covered up, I believe, by the Leafs goalie. 5:17 to play here, period number 2. Warbirds 3-0 lead. Here on the Pissin. All right. Won by Cunningham. Kicked out to Whaley. Whaley dumps it back in. Cunningham with it again. Shot save. Disruption in the middle, but Leafs will be able to get that out of the zone briefly. Oh, and gets it right back. Pass over to the middle. Guy there. Great save by Myers. Makes a blocker save. And it deflected right in front of him. So great awareness there to make sure he keeps his eye on that. Now we'll come back into the forward zone, but not secure by the Warbirds just yet. Inside, Whaley with a backhand shot toward the middle will be taken by a whistle. That's right, taken by a whistle. I'm not sure. It's play with a high stick, they're going to say. Oh, where's my referee thing? Referees for today's game. Chuck, the Truck Wallace, Fred Simmons, and Hal. Three referees for tonight's game. Coach Peters questioning Mustache Man. Whichever the referee is with the copper fit armbands and a mustache, looking like he's ready for a fill-in role as a stunt double for Burt Reynolds. Asking me, hey, are you sure that face-off's down there, dog? And Burt Reynolds lookalike says, yep. There's a lofty pass, if you will. More of just a dump, no chase. Janke putting some stick on it, covered up by goalie for Des Moines. Everybody doing all right out there? Again, if you are, thank you. If you're not, what can I do to help you out? Take a look at our fan cam here. We'll do that. Actually, we'll do that in intermission. 4:07 left to go, period number 2. Here we go. I don't have my coach's graphic ready yet. I started it, but somehow I think I screwed it up. Whoa, a designed fan. You don't see those very often by Scott. We'll bring the puck all the way down to the forward side for the Leafs. .340 to go here, second period. A lot of yelling of something going on. Apparently somebody wants somebody to notice something. Uh-oh, Leaf got out. Gets it to pass the middle off the shoulder of Myers and maybe off the crossbar. Was the call there. I don't know if he got it or not. There's a shot near net. A little struggle bus here for the Warbirds. That'll be cleared out and will be probably touched by Powers. Correct. Centering pass not made. This is dangerous. There's line changes going on in that zone. You want to be careful not to get the too many men on the ice. Penalty. There's Powers with it again. Puts the shot on and just over the net. And there's a whistle telling everyone to stop what they're doing. Ref's about to ruin what's going on, which is net has left the ice. Barracuda. Again, this is just game number uno of dos today. Next one, 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Varsity teams be throwing down. You can watch all the hot hockey action here on the Pisson. I have it on good authority to know that Coach Rule, oh, there's a backhanded shot in the net. Coach Rule from Nebraska will be watching the 6 o'clock game. That goal, though, is going to be number 14, Brendan Cunningham. Fun fact, he is the only Brendan Cunningham on the team. He gets a goal to make it a 4-0 game with 2:34 to play in period number 2. Warbirds have scored at least 2 in each period here. They said Warbirds undefeated in JV action in the league. They're one of 5 undefeated teams. I think it's 5 in JV. The Leafs are 1-1, so they've lost 1. They've also won 1. You know, glass half full kind of guy. You tell me. McGregor giving the Fremont handshake in the corner there. The puck's to the outside, and Myers covers it with his big old goalie glove. Oh, in excess, this is a good one. Our DJ rules. some activity in front of the net. Back to defense. That's going to get deflected in the near corner here for the Leafs. Centered, no Leafs around, which allows for the Birds to clear it, and that is cleared, and it's quickly taken away by 87. I can't see the name. Sure, there's a roster somewhere, but that's cheating. Should learn like all you guys, just watching it. You know? All right, we're going to get some Whaley taking it, and there's some activity behind the net there. Here comes Whaley up the right side. He's still on it, man. He's like, that is my puck, dude. I purchased it. There's Scott. He's got the puck now. He came right off the bench into a attempted pass sitch. We got, let's call it 60 seconds to go here in period number 2. There's a long stretch pass that was kind of made. Rudder. First name's Rodo. He had the puck there for a second. There's a slow arriving Peters. He ain't expending more effort than needed to at this point. Why should he? 41 seconds to go, period number 2. He's got some foosball scores to catch up on here at intermission. And in 30 seconds, we'll mute the stream when you come back, but you'll get to see some commercials from our fine sponsors here. Powers using some fancy footwork, puts one just beyond the net. 20 seconds to go here, period dos. And that will be coming back out to the other zone. Will be touched, no icing. Fremont looking to just prevent a lapse of judgment goal here from the Leafs. And that's going to end period number 2. Your score, Warbirds 4, Leafs 0. We'll be back for period number 3 after these messages.
Do you often find it difficult to get out of bed in the morning? Have you been avoiding activities you once found? Do you frequently gaze emotionally out the window while sad piano music plays in the background? If these symptoms of depression sound familiar, then it's time to seek help. It's time to ask your doctor about tacos. Unlike other antidepressants, tacos are formulated to be frickin' delicious, helping to instantly boost mood, reduce thoughts of suicide, and give you a warm feeling of satisfaction deep down in your tum-tum region. Tacos have been clinically proven to help you forget about a broad range of causes for depression, including low self-esteem, feelings of loneliness, catching your wife in bed with your best friend, debt, still living in your parents' basement, not having tacos, hunger, and giving up on your dream of becoming an actor because you got your girlfriend pregnant and had to get a steady job at your father's accounting firm. If you suffer from frequent heartburn or don't like things that taste frickin' amazing, then tacos may not be for you. Possible side effects of tacos include indigestion, diarrhea, abdominal cramping, greasy fingers, beef sweats, thirst, lethargy, flatulence, itchy scalp syndrome, mental clouding, and an immediate craving to eat more tacos. Don't let depression rule your life. You don't have to suffer any longer. Bring your world back into focus with the only antidepressant that comes smothered in a layer of warm, melty, delicious cheesiness. Taco. To your doctor about tacos today.
There's a cry across the heartland, a yearning for the days gone by. And in little old Corden, Indiana, they're happy and they'll tell you why. They got butt drugs, they love butt drugs, butt drugs, butt drugs.
I love butt drugs.
I recommend butt drugs for everybody.
I can always count on butt drugs.
When I think drugs, I think butt drugs.
For all my health needs, I turn to butt drugs.
You want hometown service and cheap hot coffee and liquor. Now that's the ticket. You can tell Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens exactly where to stick it. Butt drugs.
We love butt drugs.
Butt drugs won't let you down.
Free parking in the rear. I love butt drugs.
I can't believe it. It's my first blind date.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Really? guys meet? Greg, Janice?
We sure did.
That was stupid.
Great.
This is Smart, a beeper service for just $1.99 a month. From who else? Smart Beep. Call 1-800-BEEP-199 for other smart stuff, like directions.
We've got chemistry here. You feel it?
I felt it.
All right, Janice. I can't believe it. It's my first blind date.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Really? Woo! You guys meet? Greg, Janice?
We sure did.
That was stupid.
Great.
This is Smart, a beeper service for just $1.99 a month. From who else? Smart Beep. Call 1-800-BEEP-199 for other smart stuff, like directions.
We've got chemistry here. You feel it?
I felt it.
All right, Janice.
I'm sorry. My dad can get cranky sometimes.
As your father, I forbid you to marry.
He sure has a temper on him.
Hey! Stop talking to the customer and help Dad with his shorts.
Janet loves me. I love her.
You're making a big mistake.
Jody needs to go now. I am the Greasy Strangler.
Sorry, hit the wrong button. First game of the year back for pissing here. Apologies. How's everybody doing? Score's 4-0 here. Warbirds over the Leafs. Getting ready for period number 3 here from the Seidner Ice Center. I'm Harry Dangler, broadcasting live from the Terry Leahy Mobile Hockey Broadcast Center of Excellence. Not that this broadcast is excellent. Terry Leahy's is. I'm just in his honor. He's the broadcaster of excellence. You already knew that. That's what's it. See, we got the kiss cam going on here. Should we see who's on the kiss cam, shall we? Shall we? Shall we see who's on the kiss cam? Some people on the kiss cam. Getting ready for some third period hot hockey action, are they? Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. Kiss cam, baby. Oh. All right, that's the kiss cam brought to you by nobody. You're on pissing. Third period. Face off. One and shot out of play by the Leafs. Leafs JV team is 1-1 on the season. They played yesterday. It might be 2-1 or 1-2 or none of those. I think I could be wrong. They played in Lincoln last night. They had a Halloween showdown, throw it down at the icebox, which is scary. That's basically a haunted house. Here's a pass to Montiel Klein. He's going to bring it in. He's going to put a shooty, just missing the net. And that's going to come back out. This shot so hard they called a mausoleum. No, that didn't mean anything. That was stupid. They call it concrete. That's what I should have said. Oh, there's a miss. Janky on the pursuit. Kicked it back behind the net. Scott going to retrieve it for the Warbirds. Makes it up and over. Whaley, he gets the puck behind the net. Talked to his parents between periods. Mom's got a heated puffy vest on. It is chilly here in the hockey town, Nebraska hockey town of Fremont. I don't know if it's that cold. I like cold weather, so I'm wearing no underwear, so I get the full effect. All right. 4-0 lead here for the Warbirds. Want to keep that going. And there will not be a game tomorrow. There's no games tomorrow. This is a one-off here. It's a travel series for the Leafs. As I mentioned, they were playing in Lincoln yesterday, and then there's a Husker game today, so I'm sure that was it was fun to book that trip. And hotels are nice and cheap. Shot misses the net. sure we're okay here. Got the Authorities coming up behind me here. All right, 2 minutes in. Not a lot of action third period here. A lot of just jostling for position. Over to Powers. Powers going to skate in all by himself. Then his friends come behind him. He's got the puck still. Good attempt there to get the pass over to the middle, but it was intercepted by one of the skates of the Leafs players, and that's going to be kicked back out. Take down, 2 points. Pass in the middle in the D zone for the Leafs. Warbirds, I was mentioning this, the records of each team, and the Warbirds are 2-0. Maybe, no, 2-0, I think. Yeah, just Quad Cities is their first series. Whoa, got unfooted there. I believe it was Cunningham. No, it's Benier. Oh, there's a, don't you do that to my bra. And we got a penalty. Gonna have a holding call. Who's it gonna be on? I don't know. But judging by the way 65 skating to the penalty box here, it's gonna be on him. So we're gonna have ourselves a face-off. Oh, no, wrong zone. 2 minutes to kill here for the Warbirds, and they start with an early shot on net that's saved by Myers. I got another request for the Kiss Cam, which I will get to shortly. Next whistle stop, I promise, unless it's like a short whistle. Montiel Klein kicks it. Can he kick it? Yes, he can. Can he kick it? Yes, he can. Go on then. It's on. Tribe Called Quest if you're so inclined to keep it real. Appreciate you guys watching the pissin' here. I realize there's a couple other options you could have done today. Nope, that's not right. Some other things going on the telly that you could have been occupying your time with. So appreciate you watching this thing here. It's free. Try to bring in most games. The away games might be hit and miss. There's a stoppage of play, which means it's time for the requested Kiss Cam. Boop. Here we go. I don't think they're going to kiss. It looked like that one guy on the right looks like he's thinking about it, and the other guy's like, I don't know. Okay, let's not let me. Let's get back to the hot hockey action here. The Kiss Cam, brought to you by nobody. If you want to sponsor the Kiss Cam, get a hold of Pissin at psnsports.com. I won't answer you, but or just contact the rink or message me on Facebook or put it in the chat or I don't know, smoke signal or something. I'll get back to you eventually. Those two fellas are proud to be on the Kiss Cam On show. Two people doing the work of one, just like Michael Scott and Jim Halpern in before old Joe came along. Whaley. Smooth, silky smooth stick action on the D. Oh, good block there by Cunningham. Penalty over. Montiel Klein comes out of the box and he'll race to the red line, but he's not gonna go that fast. Stops the clock inside of 10. Face-off will be in the Leafs forward zone. I'm a vehicle. I played this song in band in high school. It wasn't new then. Vehicle. I'm not that old. I mean, it wasn't that old. It was obviously not as old as it is now, but it was in the oldies, classic rock ilk. hate this song. No, it's not my favorite. That was Blink-182 for a second. Not a fan. All right. Even though I think they're all probably pretty good dudes. Come for the, oh, collision! Montiel Klein, shooty, rebound, Manier. That's the second time he's kind of done that weird thing where he does stop the puck, but he can't quite, it's an offside. It was weird. Scott getting the business on the far side. Got some requests from families here. Come on, ref. I heard a come on, ref. It's come on, Eileen. Bay City Rollers. Duh. Get it right, fan. Here's a good pass. Another pass backwards. And gives it to the guy who gave it to him. Only to be offsides. There's a lot of wasted energy on that one. Again, here's another game. And you're thinking, how can it get any better? Oh, it can. And it will. Varsity, Oak Leafs of Des Moines taking on the varsity Warbirds tonight, 6 o'clock. Like I said earlier, I have another offsides or something. Have it on good authority that even Nebraska head coach of the foosball, Matt Rule, will be watching that game. You're going, but that sounds stupid. He's going to be on the sideline. Oh, I know. They have, Microsoft Surface or Apple iPads on the sideline. He'll be watching it. Trust me. Led Zeppelin here. Being played in the rink. There was a move there by the Leaf kid. There was a move there by the Warbird kid to make sure the Leaf kid fell like a leaf. All right. Still 4-0. 8:24 to go here in the game. Leafs looking for their first goal of the game. Friendly fire into the Leafs wiener. He's not gonna like that. Here's a stoppage au play. And some words being spoken about how one person didn't like what the other person did or something. I don't know. That camera is a bit crooked. I just kind of put it on there and didn't really. There we go. You're welcome. Gloved back down. Great coverage by Schlagenhoff, which of course everyone knows is Spanish for River's Edge. That looked like it crossed the blue line, but what do I know? I'm a hack announcer. Cunningham bringing it in all by himself. Who sang that song? All by myself? It's like, I want to say it was like Ween or something. Good pass in the middle, wrong team. Schlagenhoff puts one in. River's Edge there puts one in. Taken in the middle by Cunningham, puts a shot left of the net. It was kind of deflected. There's a Fremont handshake on the far side. That kid is really loving it. Oh, that was a move. He's loving it. Got some people talking about how in the corner there having a party. Back to the blue. Shot. Would have missed anyway, but Myers, the starting goalie for the Warbirds, made sure it definitely missed. 6:40 to go. Speaking of 6, that's the next game, which should be in about half hour, 45 minutes from now. I think the away team is saying too many men, and to be honest, they may have been correct. I didn't really pay attention. Shocker. Oh, there's everyone's kerfuffling there on the right post. It was Wiley trying to poke it in. It was loose. A good job by the refs, actually, to add a good stance on it. They were taking a good look at it. Referees for tonight are Chuck the Truck Wallace, Fred Simmons, and Hal. Dude, hell yeah. Gray Cell Green by Ned's Atomic Dustbin being played in the arena. We have the best DJ in the league. DJ Wiki. DJ CM. Can't muster. You can't muster better than him. He's too good. Back in the forward zone for the traveling Leafs. They will go home, I assume, tonight. And they will not play tomorrow. Or maybe they will. I don't know. I didn't look at their schedule. But they won't be playing here. I know that. They played in Lincoln last night. Tonight here. I believe they do it again later in the season. Maybe not. What do I know? 5.5 left to go here in the game. Scott secures it in the middle, gets it to Whaley. Whaley gonna do some fancy footwork, and Peters is all by himself. He's gonna go to the right side from the middle, get pushed around into the corner. He's gonna say hi to the people who are enjoying their brews at the Lou. Here, let's do a close-up there. There we go. They're all enjoying their brews at the Lou. Some push-ins. Shot goes behind the net. It's harder to score there. Montiel Klein gets a pass. Janke just missed it. Coming up from the neutral zone, though, was a hot and heavy Lanier. Wisely stopped to make sure he guarded that blue line. And here we go, 1-on-3. And that was quickly taken away by Schlegenhoff. Yeah, he didn't even get a shot on net there. Lynch going to put a shot, deflect, Chong, not into the net, to the near boards. That shot off the 90-degree angle there, off the crossbar and or the post. You tell me. No, really. Go back and watch it and tell me. All right. Bouncy. Here comes a hot and heavy number 12. Does the old hip check, or not hip check, the hip duke, where you look like you're going to go left, go right. That was Dennis. McCoy draws two people with crayon. And off being uttered by the visiting bench. Maybe it was a ref. I don't know. This kid's all by himself, too. He's got no help. Here we go. We hear the words ice being called. If the answer to the question was, what are you skating on? That guy was correct. But this is not Jeopardy. It's hockey. That'll be kicked out to the other team. I don't know why you passed to the other team. Schlegenhoff just kind of lost the edge, and then he decided to become a speed bump. It worked. There's 12 getting in on it. He'll bank it out. Looks like Powers on the far side going to do the old Superman move. And it's going to be gathered up there by the Leafs. I do like the Leafs color scheme there. It's kind of the Notre Dame color scheme. We got a penalty coming up. I bet it's a hooking. It's going to be a hooking. I'm telling you right now, Hal's going to call hooking, which means, or what's it going to be? Hooking? Come on, Hal, tell me. Hal, what is it? Hooking. Dangler got it right. Now I'm down in it. So power play here for the visiting Leafs, and their opportunity to go one man up and try to take advantage of it here. Won't be on that one. All right. Des Moines wins the face-off. Make a deke there. And then Wiley making them pay for not really taking control of the puck. Wiley gets a shot in. Good save by the Des Moines goalie. All right, we got to talk to our best DJ ever, band Pantera from the playlist. There are two bands I cannot stand with a passion. One is Pantera. The other is Greta Van Fleet. So should make a. If I pass away, which is guaranteed going to happen at some point, should make sure this rink never plays those two bands ever again. Make it my dying wish. In fact, if we could just make everybody stop playing those, that'd be awesome. Minute 24, we got another one. The infamous words of DJ Khaled. We got a party in the penalty box. Damn it, I would fix it for you guys, but my apologies. I made the it's 5-on-3. That was forward hand pass, but waved off because it was touched by the other team. So we got a 5-on-3 here. It doesn't say it on your screen, but it is a 5-on-3. I don't know why the other. Oh, did I put it on the wrong team? I gave it to the wrong one. Sorry. It's the Leafs with a two-man advantage. Your screen is incorrect. It is not an even strength 4-on-4. The 134 in the Leafs should be a 134 for the Warbirds. So my bad. Here, in fact, the time's wrong, but ideas is right. No goal there. 44 seconds on the first penalty. Still 1:20 on the second. Got some Primus going on. One of those games. Instead it is okay, fixed it. Leafs with a two-man advantage for another 35 seconds, and then there's going to have a one-man advantage for almost the rest of the game. Kicked out. Montiel Klein pursuing on a too short. Oh, it goes too high and then runs into the net. That's going to stop the clock. 1:02 remaining here in period number 3 in the game. Next game will be the varsity teams for both squads here at Seidner. You can watch it here on the Pisson at 6 o'clock. That link is on the PSN YouTube channel that you're watching on. It's also on the Fremont website and wherever you get your hot hockey action news. All right, we're inside of a minute. 13 seconds left on the first penalty for the Warbirds. Comes 87, putting a shot on McCoy, and then going for it again, going backhand, but that was a tall ask. He had a man on him, and his weight was a little bit in front of him. He's trying to stretch for that puck. Love the effort, especially on a 5-on-3. Oh, and that's doesn't get to the net there. Schlagenhoff's like, get that business out of here. 5-on-4 now for another 21 seconds, 26 seconds left on the game clock. And Warbirds fine with just dilly-dallying in the corner. Normally you wouldn't want that, but yeah, it's 5-on-3. And it's like, kill some time. Here, tell you what, they're not dilly-dallying. Practices, man. Practices are full speed. This is like a recreation for them. Practices are brutal. That's going to end it. Warbirds going to win it to stay undefeated against the visiting Des Moines Oak Leafs with a score of 4-0. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you about half an hour for the varsity game.